Alrighty then, hello and good evening YouTube, welcome back! We're here! It's NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode! And it's back for Season 3. And this is the third time that I've tried recording this shit. Because game capture is a bitch. You may be wondering, why does it say Daytona 500 and not Budweiser Shootout? Once again, the game capture is a bitch! I recorded that entire thing. It broke 3 times. 3 times game capture gave up throughout the entire fucking event. And that's the shortest race of the entire season, might I add. So that's wonderful news. That's just great. That's really helpful. So basically it was what last season should have been. Literally got the lead, went down pit road, came out with a 5-second lead and won the shootout by 5 seconds. So yeah, it went exactly as everyone expected Season 2 to go, but didn't go. They had to wait until Season 3 for that. And speaking of Season 3, well, this is the season that everyone in their NASCAR Thunder 2004 playthroughs on this fucking website, this is the one where they always get the championship. Are we gonna get the championship this season? Probably fucking not, because I'm terrible. But I do say that, and I do say that at the start of this video because, well, that's just the fucking truth. I'm terrible at this game. But I have been playing it casually. The last time that I recorded for this series, not counting the shootout, was early August, and now it's late. It's late fucking October, almost Halloween and shit, alright? So, and over that period of time, over these probably 2.5 at least months, I've been casually playing the game, doing a Casey's Angel in the career mode on a different save. Now, that doesn't really mean much, aside from the fact that I have a seriously unhealthy obsession about Casey mirrors and I should really get that checked out. Apart from that, that's actually helped out a lot. Because, in NASCAR Thunder 2004, even when you're playing on the easiest difficulty in the game, when you get into late career mode, you actually have to have fast cars and you actually have to be good at the game. If you want to qualify well. And you do want to qualify well, because if you don't qualify well, and when that happens, you fucking lose all of your sponsors forever and ever, and you never see them again. In order to maintain having a lot of fucking sponsors and having actually good sponsors, you gotta not lose them, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The point that I'm trying to make is that I've gotten actually good at qualifying in this game. It may not fucking look like it, because plate racing qualifying is such horseshit in this game. But, yeah, every other track I'm actually legitimately good at qualifying in now. So, I should hopefully be able to get that qualifying objective of 5th or better that we saw. Not like this, obviously. Not in this fucking qualifying. Yeah, fucking 16th, which is just marvelous. Which means that I literally have to win the Bud Shootout, or fucking whatever the fuck this is called, the Gatorade duels. I literally have to win this, or finish behind whoever's starting second. So I have to finish either second behind Harvick, or first. Otherwise, I'm not getting my money. So that's fucking great. So we better fucking hope that I know what I'm doing here. Here we go. 5 laps to determine a Budweiser. Fuck this shit. It's the fucking Gatorade duels. You know, my fucking everything's set up for me to do the fucking Budweiser shootout, as you can plainly hear. Hey, Mark, let's draft. Unfortunately, I can't push him to a win. See, everything's set up because before doing this race, I really should have the Budweiser shootout edited, so it's all in my head like, hey, you don't have the Budweiser shootout done yet. Well, there's a fucking reason, and you can blame Game Capture's bitch ass for that. And there's literally nothing I can do about it. I mean, the fucking Game Capture, I think at this point, like the actual hardware, the Game Capture itself, it's 4 years old. Coming up on 5 years old, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if I got it for Christmas or my birthday. Fucking hell, I don't know. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's old. And, like, I think the innards are fucked up. And I'd have to, like, actually take it apart in order to fix whatever's wrong. And since I am completely inept when it comes to building things, I don't want to do that, because I'll probably just break it completely. Even though, you know, all the fucking times that it does break all my recordings 15 times over. Even though it does that all the time, like, that's still pretty much broken as broken can be. Harvick blocked me off the track. That's his own fucking fault, so don't even fucking give me anything about that shit. Fucking pompous asshole. But anyway. Yeah, so I gotta block these guys. Pretty much, this is just going to be the Steve Shives 500. We're probably going to block the entire time until we come down pit road. And then our 2-tire strap both times, as long as the pit crew actually shows up this season, which you never fucking know. Because basically, the point that I was trying to make during qualifying is that I think we have a chance at this championship. Now, I don't say that lightly, because all the practicing that I've done off-screen, all the time that I've put into fucking being good at qualifying, I've done it for a reason, and that's to get this fucking championship in Season 3 so I don't look like a complete fucking scrub. Okay? I've done this for a reason. But you see, the problem is, we had race-winning pace. We had definite top 10s taken away last season because of the fucking pit crew. And on Legend difficulty, if the pit crew fucks up, you are so royally screwed it's not even funny. You live and die by the pit crew in this game. So basically, if the pit crew fucks up, we're not getting a top 10. But I'm going to try my best to get poles in races and at least have some sort of advantage when I'm coming down pit road. Harvick, if you could just fuck off already, that'd be great. If you could just go away, I'd appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, that's the goal here. The goal is to qualify as good as possible in every single race. We won't qualify well at places like Martinsville or Bristol. I've already accepted that. We'll probably get decent starts in play races, but it's not going to be... Is that Casey? Hold up! Are you seeing this shit in the mirror? Casey's in the top 10! I mean, if this race ended now, he'd fucking qualify in like, oh my goodness. If that's, I think that's Casey. Unless that's like, that's Casey! Casey! Look at him go! I have the fucking Casey's Angel save I was talking about in a different memory card, so that can't be the reason that he's doing so fucking good right now. What the hell? What is Casey doing up here? He's gonna qualify in the top 10. He's gonna get to the inside of Mark and he's gonna qualify in the top 10 because I'm gonna get 4th. Gordon's gonna get 6th. Stewart's gonna get 8th. Casey's qualifying 10th. Yes! Come on, Casey! Oh my goodness! What the hell? That's illogical as fuck. Does not compute. Does not compute. That does. What is going on? Why is he so good? This should not be happening. Look at Casey getting a top 5. Oh, there's only half the cars in the regular field in this race, but it's still a top 5, damn it. It's still a top 5. Oh. Well, we got the qualifying objective, so that's what matters. Oh my god, should we do Casey's Angel strats? I can probably get straight to the inside and we could draft with Casey this entire race. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Forget getting myself a Daytona 500. Forget that. I got the qualifying objective. We just need, I think we just need a top 10. The fucking controller turned off the fucking analog stick. Why? I don't know. That's probably a 30. Even though I didn't feel anything. Come on, Casey. Come on, Casey. I'm specifically waiting for your ass. Casey. Casey. No. Why? Come on, Casey. Don't make me fucking work with other people, too. This is literally what I do when I'm doing the Casey's. When I'm talking about Casey's Angel strats, this is literally exactly what I'm talking about here. Marlon, why? Why, Marlon? It helps, but you're so annoying. Casey, go by so we can draft. Please just go. Okay. Alright. 20 laps in the Daytona 500. We're going to get Casey's... We're going to Casey's Angel our way to Casey Mears Daytona 500 win. In career mode. In legendary NASCAR 2004 career mode. Here we fucking go, guys. We're doing this shit. We are going to do this shit. Alright, I'm faster than he is, so that means that we'll be able to draft well. Now, it all depends. Now, from what I noticed during the Casey's Angeling that I did off-screen, Casey is really strong on pit road. There's only a few times out of the year that he has a bad stop. And knowing my luck, this is going to be that day. This is going to be that day. Casey, can you come down to the inside so I don't have to fucking block Michael Waltrip like this? We're going to lose the top 5. I hope you realize this, Casey. Yeah, you're really... I don't know what the fuck made you qualify. I don't know what was up with this Gatorade duel, but I think I can hopefully try and Casey's Angel his way down to the inside, okay? There we go. All right, we're in business, guys. Casey's Angel strats is good to go for right now. All right, so from, like I said, from what I noticed, is that Casey Mears is a really good pit crew. He almost always comes out before me, even when my pit crew actually had a good stop. So, hopefully what this means is that this isn't working. That's what this means, is that this isn't working. Alright, well. Of course, Sterling Marlin goes to the inside instead of working with his teammate. That's not working. It's not going to happen. Damn it. Why do I care? Okay, I know why I care, because it does matter. Me having a good race here does matter, because the winnings that you get in the Daytona 500 really set the fucking standard for what you're going to be, for how your season's going to go. The winnings that you get in this race really have a big impact on how your season goes. But Casey's keeping up. Now, he's got some drafting help from Mark. Alright, so that's what you need when you're racing in the race here. If you get Mark Martin on your side, you're doing something right, Casey. Alright, so we're not winning. We're definitely not winning this race. The leaders are just, like, they're just gone. They are out of here. It's over. That as far as that's concerned, we're kind of on the whole dunzo. We're dunzo with that, but we can still get a top 10. I'm working with Casey this entire race. I don't give a shit. And plus, if we have a late race restart, there's always the chance. Alright, so what I noticed is that you need to not share your draft on the straightaway, and do share your draft in the corners. That's what I've learned in this shit. Because your arrow push when you're not share drafting is way stronger than when you are share drafting. But you get some auto brake help in corners when you're share drafting. Which means that you can kind of just flat foot it. Which means you're giving the biggest benefit to your share drafter that you can. But Casey's on the inside now. Okay, now he's drifting up immediately as I say that he's on the inside. So that's not good. That's not ideal. But it looks like Sterling Marlin isn't going to win the Daytona 500 for once, so that's nice. That's a good change of pace. I haven't seen that for a while. We're catching Woyd. Alright, we're coming up on Woyd. Apparently Casey doesn't like me. Yep, I just lost 6 points for no discernible reason. Just lost 6 share draft points with him for absolutely no fucking discernible reason. And we're probably going to want to come down pit road next time by. Even if Casey doesn't come down, we're probably going to want to come down. And plus, if we need to, I can brake check people if necessary. I can LePage them coming off of pit road. Could you fucking stop right now? Could you? Could you by chance? Just maybe not. There you go, Casey. Look at him go. Look at him go to the inside. This is some Casey Angel level shit. Come on, Casey. Come on. Oh, I think he's pitting this time. Hell yeah, Casey. Let's pit together. We're doing bestie strats right now. I'm going to sneeze. And this is a terrible point in time to have to sneeze. Oh, God. Here we come. Coming down pit road. And that counted as clean pass. Hell yeah. Don't speed in the Daytona 500! Alright, well. It's success, kind of. Left side tires on this, and yeah. Yeah, so Casey came down this time, which is good. It looks like literally everyone came down, which is good. Was Dale Jr. behind me? Well, that's... Yeah, he must have been, because I think we're going to come off pit road first. If we can go a bit faster than 12 seconds on the left side! Every year you're going to do this shit, huh? Every year you're going to do this. Every year. Apparently we're going to be doing this every year. Apparently we're going to have a 12-second left side tire stop in the Daytona 500 every fucking year. Apparently that's the situation. That's where we're at in life. That's awesome news. That is awesome news. Well, we're going to get past Harvick anyway. Casey came out and looked like a round in the top 10. He was coming out there, but I think we're kind of donezo with that, so... And I feel like it's kind of my obligation to actually go out and win this race now, because if it's not me, it's going to be Gordon. And the last thing on the planet that I want is Jeff Gordon winning another race. Especially a Daytona 500. Even if it is fucking realistic, this is 2005, and it would make sense. But I just hate Gordon that much. I just hate Gordon that much. But Casey should be. He should be up there unless he's getting... No. Nah, he's getting... Yeah, he's getting freight trained. Well, it was a good attempt anyway. It was a nice thought. We got some share draft points in with him. He ran well for almost half the race, so I'd say that's a considerably more successful race than Casey Mears has had in quite a while. He qualified 10th. I mean, that's his average finish, 10th. Average start 10th, I mean. So, yeah. It was a miraculous run that will never be duplicated. So if you remember from when we were at Daytona last time, I let Bill Elliott go by so I could try and draft with him up to the front, and it didn't work. Well, we have a lot more laps and another pit stop to try it here, so... I'm going to draft with Harvick. We're going to see if we can make up the time. I think we should be able to. Harvick's going to be way faster than Casey. So we should be able to make it up just fine. If he gets into Newman's draft, though, I need to make sure that I get around him. Otherwise, they probably will draft away from me. So what I need to do is push Harvick up to Newman, slingshot on Harvick, and then start working with Newman to get to the front. And then from there, we have to work with Gordon and try to slingshot off him. Actually, no, we really don't have to do any of this because I'm probably going to get the fucking lead off of the pit stop since I'm only going to take rights next time. But knowing the pit crew, they'll fuck up and we'll lose this race. So. Not exactly holding my breath on the whole winning this race. Home front. And plus, if we have to, we're going to come down on lap 14 because... Since Casey's gone, there's no reason to stay on the track any longer than I need to. I ran out in the Daytona 500 last year. We don't need to do that again. We're coming up on Newman. This should be a good enough spot to get the slingshot. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? We're not there. Alright, well, I fucked up. I fucked up majorly. We went off for Newman too early. And now Newman's just going to drive away, so... I think someone's texting me, so that's great. That's great. It's in my pocket, so I literally can't do anything about that. And Harvick pushing me is definitely not going to result in anything, in any success for either of us. So, yeah, that really fucked up. Really fucked up this time. And Gordon is off to the fucking moon right now. This is some fucking 1989 level shit. Goodness gracious, Bill Elliott, come back. Trying to break the land speed record over here. Goodness gracious. Oh, we're in a draft. Oh, we got to Newman. Oh shit, this is literally the exact same distance I was to him on the last lap. I think I was closer to him during the lap before. Who's blowing up? Probably Casey. No, it's David Green. Perennial top 10 contender as long as I wreck myself at some point in the race. Alright, well, I'm coming up on it. It might be a half-decent idea to come down this time if Gordon comes down. Which he's not, obviously. Just got to stay in the draft as long as possible. Getting out of the draft, you're screwing yourself over. So, well, we're definitely close enough to Newman now. So, abandon Harvick. Are we still not close enough to fucking Newman? How? Fucking how? Harvick's gonna get into Newman's draft, and they're gonna go away from me, and I'm gonna be left all by my lonesome, sad, and pathetic. Basically. How is Gordon this fast? Look at him go! He's gapping the fucking field at Daytona! What is this shit? Well, I'm gonna run out if I don't pit, so we gotta do it. Gotta come down pit road. And good stop. Pretty good stop, I think. Right sides only, guys. Let's win this shit. It was, yeah. Look at that. I have responsibilities today. And an 11-second right side tire stop. Once again, 2 years in a row, the right side tire stop was faster than the left side tire stop. Zero shock from my end. You can just hear it in my voice. I am stunned by this fact. But we should easily have the lead, and it'll end up in a big Steve Shives 500 blocking session. Just as long as I get off the pit road good enough here. Coming up on the track early gives you a little bit of extra speed, which is why I always do that. It's not just to LePage the field every single time. It literally, there is strategy behind it. I don't know if it's actually a placebo thing, but I'm pretty sure. Like, I've been playing these games long enough to know that that's actually a thing. That is a thing, so. We're coming up on the leaders. They're going to be exiting pit road, and I think we're going to easily have the lead, so. Yep, it's just going to be an intense final few laps. Making up all these spots, making up all these spots. Casey anywhere to be found? Of course not. Boop. Wow, Newman made up a lot of time on pit road. Gordon at a horrible stop! Oh, man! And the tables have turned. Martin Truex Jr. leads the 2005 Daytona 500. But it's a Pyrrhic victory because Casey is nowhere to be found. Yeah, once it gets down to it, we're going to be yeah. We're gonna be blocking. It's fine. We're gonna be blocking. Just give it some time. Give it some time. See, we're a full second off the best lap because we're not in the draft. And Gordon was fucking like a bat out of hell, and Newman's actually in his draft this time, so they're gonna be coming. It's only a matter of time. And white flag sponsored by Credit One Bank. 1.6 seconds back. They only made up 8/10 that lap. They might not get there. This might just be an uncontested win right here. Yeah, I'm not desperately thrilled because I would have much rather had Casey win this race. But if I can back up this performance next week at Rockingham and maybe even contend for that win, because it's really easy to get second at Rockingham because the leader is just a monster. But yeah, if I can contest for the win next week too, like that'll be where it's at. So coming out of turn 4. Right about now, and here we are. If I'm going to win the championship, you got to maximize points, and we're maximizing points today. Winner.
We win. Don't forget to mention the sponsors of Victory Lane. Hey, you mentioned me too.
Hey, mention me too. Yeah, sorry, Skip Bayless's brother. You do not deserve a mention.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams.
Well, there you have it. Here we go. To Victory Lane. The first of 2005 in what will probably be a 14-win season at least. Alright, here we go. I'm excited for Texas. I'm excited for both Rockinghams. Phoenix should be a good race. I'm not that good at Homestead, but we might have a chance there. It's really like Las Vegas, Martinsville, Bristol, Dover, Indianapolis. One more track I can't remember the name of. Kansas, and probably Atlanta too. Those are the races I'm worried about. But every other race, I think we have definitely top 10 contention speed. But hey, we got a Daytona 500 trophy. Hell yeah. And a bunch of new friends too. And we also unlocked the Daytona road course. Alright, cool. Look at all this money. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. Alrighty then. How'd Casey do, ultimately? Oh, he did terrible. 26th. Well, technically, he qualified like, what, 24th in the actual race and then somehow finished 10th in the shootout? I don't even fucking know how that happened. I don't even know. That doesn't even make any sense. Well, would you look at that? That's like one of the longest races of the entire playthrough, and it didn't fuck up. The fucking game capture showed up for once. At least they showed up. At least that showed up as opposed to the fucking pit crew like always. But hey, that's 2 right there. We won the shootout and we won the Daytona 500. So every single time we go to this screen, we get to see Martin Truex Jr.'s name. So that's fucking good news right there. And the standings, obviously, we didn't maximize points, but we came close. We're currently the points leader. Hell yeah. But now it's time to look at team management. So we got 3 more races on the chassis. And I think I can't do anything here anyway, so... No, we can make a new body. We're going to log next door. Might be a new roller racer. Because we're strong. And it's the same performance here. Yeah, I think we'll do. Actually, this is a new roller race. This is very correct here just now. We just chose to sell that body instead of there, so we must be monsters to build a new body here, so yeah, let's do that. We'll be not racing anyway. So 76, 71. Finally, 76, we should go nice. Good. Okay, nice. There you go. Neat. So, I'm just going to keep that up. All I should have the goal. Finish that there, and we're going to things are looking up. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching the season opener for NASCAR Thunder 2004 Season 3. We're off to a great start. We're going to Rockingham next week and hopefully contend for the win. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hello, Chigger! It's a bit blustery, isn't it? Trying to fly this fucking kite and there's all this goddamn wind! Oh shit!
You saw that shit, right? The cutscene faded out and then, like, a nuke fell and everyone went flying. It's just totally perfect.
What the fuck was that?